The most popular resurrection theory going around right now is that Blessing is the New York Ripper. Although I was interested at first, I think a lot of these theories can be debunked. In episode 5, around 25:30, we hear an argument going on between Blessing and his mother, Prudence. Before it stops, we hear a thump and a sound of pain. Take a listen. The next time we see Blessing is when he tells Dexter Prudence has passed away, and even stranger, at the open casket, his mother is wearing a head wrap. Could this be a way to hide her potential head wound? I don't think so, since we have seen her with a head wrap before, and it isn't unusual for a black woman to wear one. In terms of her health, we know Blessing was frustrated since his mother fell and wasn't really taking her medication. But when we hear his backstory about how Prudence saved him, wouldn't it be weird if he killed her? Some people think Dexter killed Prudence similar to when he mercy killed Camilla, all because of his lack of shock when Blessing gives him the news. I think it's because Dexter is awkward and doesn't really have any idea of what to say then and at her wake. Plus, with all the shenanigans lately, I doubt he had time to. This theory is the wildest, and I don't think Blessing killed Prudence. The only compelling argument would be the argument the two had. But what if it was simply an argument that ended with a chair slam and a growl? Knowing his backstory and the importance of Prudence to Blessing completely debunks this theory, in my opinion. From a Dexter Resurrection Inside the Series video on YouTube, they show a clip of Blessing swinging a sword around. A lot of people think that this meant Blessing was a killer, if not the Ripper, but given the backstory we get in episode 6, Blessing is a well-trained soldier. Not to mention, we can see Dexter in the background with some guys that look like they're troubling him, maybe trying to steal his car. I honestly think Blessing will just scare them off and no one will die. But if you're still not convinced, the Ripper used a crowbar, not a sword. Look, I'm not trying to be boring, but this sweet man will probably be tragically killed. I love his character, and honestly, he reminds me of Brother Sam, not because he's black, but because they both had darkness and chose to become better men. The New York Ripper couldn't possibly be Blessing if Prater said the Ripper was around when he was a kid, and given the similar age between the two men, it doesn't add up. Plus, Blessing moved to New York at 13, remember? With everything I just said, I want to stress that this is just my opinion, and anything could happen. Maybe Blessing is the Ripper, or maybe he's just the killer. Blessing's mother couldn't have cats because Blessing was allergic, similar to Deb not being able to keep her dog because Dexter was allergic. What do you guys think? I'd love to hear your theories in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, follow the first rule of the code and subscribe. It may be small to you, but it means the world to me. Have an amazing day.